We have many, but we'll start off with a simple one dealing with your suit.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so they're asking, okay, is there a battery pack for your fan and your muzzle?
Yeah, so like it's built in right in here. Let's see if you can see. It's right there. It's right there. But yeah, but I've never used it. Like the entire time I've ever had my suit, I've never used the battery pack. I've never used the fan. It's just a pretty good suit. So yeah.
Why don't you use it now, considering you're burning up?
You know, it is hot as fuck in here. Like straight up, I got this big fan on me. I don't own a battery pack. I've been so lazy. I just never bought one.
I'd like to think I'm good at math here,
Uh-oh.
but I don't think I can count that high. How long have you been a furry?
Ever since I was 10, so 20 years. bitch. But here's the thing. I wasn't part of the fandom until like the last 5 or 6.
I'd say that's roughly around the time I met you.
That's exactly. I started like even like dabbling with furry until when I met you, Wild. Before that, I saw furry as cringy and something that I didn't need to like add to the stresses of my life. I'm like, okay, I like the art and I'll look at it like every day, stuff like that. But I don't need the community because that stuff will like just cause me like negative stuff in my life. So I don't need it. I'll enjoy the stuff and fuck you. And then when I got old enough, there was this furry named Sion, and he was friends with my friend Chris. And I'm like, oh no, he's a furry. He's going to detect I'm a furry and out my entire life. No! And then I met him, and he fucking bit me, and I punched him in the gut, and then we became friends, and he invited me to an esports team, and then I met you, and then I became a furry, like with the community.
And now we're here.
Yep. So kids, don't let a raccoon bite you if you don't want to become a furry.
And also just don't do it because of rabies.
Yeah, that too.
Who inspired you in the fandom?
So I don't get inspired by people often, stuff like that. I kind of have like my own fire of self-inspiration, stuff like that. But one person that inspired me to get into fursuiting, stuff like that, would be Owen Shep, the dancer, for sure.
They're skilled as hell when it comes to it.
Seriously, like I did not care about fursuits. I didn't want a fursuit. I took pictures of them. I'm like, okay, they're cool, stuff like that. But like, I had no like interest in fursuits whatsoever until I saw Owen Shep dance. I'm like, damn, okay, I get it now. And real talk, getting a fursuit and putting on was it was a life-changing experience for me, straight up.
Let's see, what was it like to finally receive your fursuit after waiting so long?
You were fucking there. There's a video about like me getting unboxing stuff like that. But here's the part of the video you guys don't get to see. So after I put it on, I hadn't seen myself yet. I put it on and I walked upstairs, okay? And to give a little bit of backstory, just a little bit of like in my headspace at the time, when I got my fursuit, I wasn't really in the mood to get my fursuit. I had gone through a lot within like the last 3 days. I found out that my fiance at the time had cheated on me and a whole bunch of stuff like that. And I was just kind of like in a really like, I wouldn't say dark place, but I was in a place of like anger, exhaustion, and just like emotional turmoil, okay? I go upstairs, I look in the mirror, and the second I look in the mirror, all the chains that were holding me down, all the emotional anguish, everything washed away in an instant. And all I felt was just this wave of happiness. And it was like my old life had died and I had been reborn into a new and better place. That everything that had happened before that point was let go. That's your old life, stuff like that. And you are like, I never thought that like, you know, those like born again Christians, stuff like that. I never thought that those things were really real. But in that moment, I felt born again.
Freaking furry.
Fuck you. Dude, I was so happy that whole weekend. I could not stop wiggling. Like, I could not stop just, like, wiggling with energy for, like, the next 72 hours.
I recorded and took photos of most of it.
Hey, if I did this nightly in my semi, I'd be dead.
God, how often did you watch this?
God damn it, Jake. You're so goddamn cute. I love it. Oh, I'm doing a video.
Oh, fuck.
So you can do whatever the hell you want. Turn around. Turn around. Aw, cute. Oh, yes. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. What? hello. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
And we have evidence, and I think some of it is on your channel.
Yeah. Fish.
Now, I can attest to this. Does the suit look better in person than it does in video? And yes.
Oh, fuck
The
yeah.
color, The color and everything stands out so much better in person.
Like, I do my best, and like, we got a brand new camera here to try to capture him, where I'm trying to set up the lights so it actually looks good and stuff like that. But like, it looks so much better in person.
I think it's just really hard to capture the vibrance of that green
Yeah.
with a camera, or
Oh, yeah.
without, a professional studio camera that has the proper lighting for
We'll
it
get there though, guys. We'll get there.
one day. I think it's been about 2 years now, right? How long have you had the suit?
Since the last TFF, so one TFF's gone by, and we're like halfway to the next one, so about a year and a half.
Yeah, nearing that.
Yeah.
They're like, I know you show off your eyes in videos, but how do they work?
Oh, optical illusion. It's magic. All right. So I look at you, right? Just the way that it's concaved in, no matter where I look, whatever your point of view is, that's where the concave moves so that the eyes look like follow you. But if you had another person here and here, it would look like the eyes are looking at them, and the person here has the eyes looking at them. It's an optical illusion.
Smart people behind that one.
Yeah. Really cool artist trick, honestly. Because like before this, they used to just be flat eyes, and it would look like kind of like a doll.
And that kind of hurts the more personal aspect. It makes it seem kind of creepy in a
Yeah,
way.
very creepy. Yeah.
But whenever it seems more lifelike, it can kind of help. Now, I know this one, it was a couple years, right? But how long did it take for your suit to actually
Oh
arrive?
God, that was a project. Like it was supposed to be done in 6 months. Took 2 years. Whenever you're commissioning people, always get reviews, stuff of that. It is a fantastic suit. Personality is a fantastic maker. They just take a really long time to get their work done.
Ooh, no. Someone's like very concerned about their pocketbook. Why would you save up that much money for your suit?
Oh, I didn't. I had that as disposable income, and because I was in that position to have disposable income, I did it because I had the means to do so. Yeah, straight up.
And this plays into why you had disposable income at the time.
Because
How
I
did
was
you
doing.
become a geochemist?
Yeah, like I've been through university. I've been in managerial things. I've lived my life and pursued career. So yeah, I have disposable income.
There is. But can you wear clothes with your fursuit?
Oh, I kind of like fashioning up the suits of that. I normally wear a bandana. If that's the jigs of that. I'll be right back. I actually got a birthday present of like a new bandana right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what color is it?
It's a like a green kind of camel color, stuff like that. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so like I got another green bandana for like things. I like the fursuit fashion, stuff like that. But like it takes a little bit to do. In fact, I'll grab my other piece of fursuit fashion. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm
All
back.
good?
Yeah.
Didn't burn down anything, did you?
Nah. So I couldn't find it, but like I have a purple harness, so that like a bulldog purple harness that I like wearing it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Do the suits ever get unpleasant to wear?
Bruh. I would not say they're unpleasant, but it does get hot. It does get hot.
And playing off just, you're hot, you're sweaty.
Yeah.
How do you clean it?
How do you clean it? Well, I've made mistakes before where I put it in the washing machine, which is a bad idea. Don't do that. I normally put it in the bathtub and just like soak it like lightly and then like hang dry it, let it like dry out, stuff like that. Never put it in the dryer, stuff like that. I normally just like wash it with like water in a pad.
Okay. You answered this one earlier, but for proper washing of the suit, you learned kind of the bad way at first was kind of the washing machine.
Yeah.
But using the bath and proper etiquette and soaps.
Oh yeah. Honestly, the suit doesn't need to be washed that much. Like as long as you do it after every like couple like major uses, you're fine. And I have like Under Armour underneath that I wash like constantly. It's the suit itself just needs to be disinfected and like dealt with every once in a while.
So the FBI wants to know, how did you get in the fandom?
Oh, fuck off. We already answered that. How I got into the fandom. I punched a raccoon.
And the next one for over this is your biggest impact in the community. And I think you were talking about like this is Owen, just the dancer and suitor, that they're just very energetic and a very skilled dancer.
Yeah. No, Owen was the biggest impact of me in the furry fandom. Yeah.
Ooh. What is your favorite canine species, Mr. Wolf?
Well, done. Moving on.
Okay, and here's the next one. For Jik Mark 2, which I think at that point would be Jik Mark 3.
Yeah, it's 3. Yeah.
But they're going over suit. Would you ever plan to make another suit over your future iterations?
Well, so real talk, like the suits, they tend to last like 5 or 6 years, depending on like how you treat them, stuff like that. So like, I'll probably definitely get like a Mark 2 stuff like that. And if I do, I'll probably wait to see if I actually go down the wagon route, which would have like draconic aspects to it. But like, I don't know. That's too far in the future, bruh.
We'll see there whenever we get to it.
Yeah.